Good afternoon, everybody. This is my first time using this, so we'll see how it works. The app I'm using only gives you about 5 minutes to record a video, so I may have to stop after 5 minutes and restart my second video. But just want to try something new, see if me trying to teach through a screencast will work. But today I'm going to help you understand weather station models. So if you go to Classroom today, you will notice another classwork tab for Monday, March 23rd. Here is your agenda. Looks like two people have turned it in already. That's awesome. So this video will help you hopefully have a better understanding as to what a weather station model is and how we can interpret it. So first off, let's go ahead and look at a current weather map of North America. So last week, you all learned about low pressure, high pressure, and weather fronts. So looking at this map right here, we have, trying to see what this tool will allow me to do. Okay, so the blue H stands for high pressure. We know that high pressure would be a cold front because cold air is more dense than warm air. And these red L's would be low pressure systems where we have warmer air, which is less dense, causing it to rise. So if we go over here to Virginia on the eastern coast of North America, we can see that this stationary front kind of starts off here in the Atlantic Ocean and makes its way all the way out to past the Midwest to Wyoming. So this is showing a stationary front. So anywhere this stationary front is touching is experiencing a day or two of steady rain, which we currently are experiencing here in Richmond. So you can see the red L's, which show a low pressure system, meaning we have a either warm front or a stationary front entering the Richmond region. So for today and tomorrow, we may have some steady rain showers. Today, we're going to learn about something called a weather station model. So on your classroom, your assignment, the station model practice, you have these kind of funky looking stick figures with some numbers, some lines and dots, and some other symbols. So sometimes you may see weather maps that look like this one, but also weather maps that may contain symbols. So like this one right here is a generic map, but you can see the same weather front symbols, high and low pressure systems, but also if you look closely at the black numbers, you can see the stick figures um, in the middle of these numbers. So these are called weather station models, and they give a more detailed interpretation of what the weather is currently in a given location. So first thing first, from Classroom, you went to collecting weather data reading on ck12.com. This reading kind of gives you an idea of what instruments meteorologists use to detect weather and also determine daily, weekly, and monthly weather patterns. So once you've read through this, you are taking a practice quiz to assess your understanding of this chapter. Once you've read through this, you're going to go back to the classroom page. There's a fairly long video a teacher in New York State has put together about the interpretation of weather station models. So if you would like to view this to get more detail on how to interpret weather station models and eventually create them, please refer to this video. But I'm going to briefly show you how to practice with the first problem on the practice worksheet, and then also down on the second page, I'm going to show you how to create a weather station model based off the information they have given you here where it says Sterling, Virginia. So first thing first, just interpreting a weather station model, which they've done for you in the first one. So you always have a circle. That's what they start with. They sometimes are colored in a fourth, they could be a half, or fully colored in. This will determine cloud coverage. The top left number is going to show you temperature. The bottom left number is going to show you dew point, and the top right number is going to show you the barometric pressure of that location. And then you might have symbols here, which will show you the current weather. So going back to Classroom again, I've also provided a weather station symbol key. This key gives